Okay, so I was contacted a little last minute, which is fine, to see if I wanted to sell my books at our Connecticut Ladies Conference. I have not had a booth to sell my books in a while. My books sell online on Amazon, but also they're available through the Pentecostal Publishing House. And so wherever PPH goes around the country to the different conferences, they bring my books. So I don't really have to have a separate booth unless I want to, and I have not had the funds or the means to do that. I've done a booth a couple of times, but it's been a long time, so I'm a little rusty. But I thought I would take you along and kind of show you a little bit behind the scenes of the process. I'm not very good at this, but I thought it would be fun for you to just get a little insight on, I don't know, some of the BTS of how to do something like this. So walk with me as I get my booth ready for Connecticut Ladies Conference. Okay, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but I think this will be a really cool thing to show you guys. So let's go. Okay, here we go. This is my setup. I still got some stuff to do over there. Welcome. This is my basement office / studio. I'm getting ready for the Connecticut Ladies Conference. I'm so excited. I love Ladies Conference. When I was first saved, Ladies Conference introduced me to my very best friends, who I still have. Also, I learned how to pray there. I learned just so much about the Lord and community and faith. I love my district so much. This year, they have asked different people, different businesses and creatives if they would like to have a booth, which is something I have not done in a long time, and I'm a little rusty. So I have my little selfie stick here because I'm a millennial trying to survive. So no judgment. But I'm starting to gather some materials. So as you can see, I have some books. This is the glitter effect. I thought it would be cute instead of just having my books just flat on the table, which I might still have some, but I could maybe have some on the table like in front, like this, and then maybe have some in a basket. Right? Like it might add some dimension, because when they're laid flat, like laying flat like this, and you pass by a booth, you really can't see unless you look over. And I just think that having it in a basket elevates the cover so that you can see and it'll catch your eye when you pass by. At least I think that would work. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I also have this adorable shell vase. I've always loved this vase. Isn't it cute? And I thought it would be adorable to hold my bookmarks. Adorable. And I think it's perfect. It kind of goes with the colors. I mean, my brand colors are very pastel with a hint of, you know, just brightness, and I love it so much. Okay, quick little talk. When your girl is home, she gets cold. To be fair, I get cold when I'm not home too. But I have a couple of house coats, if you'd like to call them. I'm in my cozy grandma era, and nobody's gonna tell me that I'm not. I love this right here. So I have this beautiful pink athletic shirt, but I'm in my basement where I love my space, but it can get chilly. I have a space heater, but I feel like I'm not that cold to turn it on. So I have this. So if you see my sleeve game, okay, just come along for the ride. You're in my world now. So one big thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to make sure that I have a QR code available and just very clear so that people can scan it and get more information about Hello Awesome. So if they scan this, or if you scan this, can you see that? If you scan this, it takes you to my link tree, and it'll take you to the link for free resources, also online editing to Amazon, podcast access, social media. I'm trying to read what's on here. I forgot. And all the things. This is probably the only thing that has my face on it. I will not have a banner with my face on it. Thank you very much. But I'm really excited. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have so much fun. So these bookmarks are from Walgreens. Don't they look so cute? They look so good. And they're going to be with purchase. So if somebody purchases a book, I will give them a free bookmark. But if I have extra on the last day, I'll probably just give them out. Do you recognize that quote? Keep your chin up, beautiful. It is what I say in the outro of almost every single podcast episode. I've been saying it for 6 years now. And it's become the motto of Hello Awesome. Me encouraging you to keep your chin up, keep looking to Jesus, keep living your life for the Lord. And I think it's really cute. So I'm like loving this. I'm loving this so much. Okay, I'm going to try and record this really quickly because I've already tried to do this a few times. I want to unbox these created materials for marketing that I'm going to put on my booth for the Ladies Conference in Connecticut. So the first thing is this tabletop banner. It's just a little tiny piece of cardstock, and it has these tabs in the back that you pop out. And they the background was something that they had already. But I liked it very much, and I added my logo and my QR code that will bring you to my link tree. It shares all the information about Hello Awesome, but I did want to put my Instagram handle so that people could follow me right then and there at the conference, and just a little blurb about what, when they scan this, what's going to be on it. No spam from me. So it's very cute, very sturdy. I believe I got it from Vistaprint. It was inexpensive. I know a lot of people do the banners that are in the front of the tables. I don't mind those as much, but most of the time people are standing in front of those banners. So when there's a big crowd, it's really hard to see them anyway. And I know a lot of people also like the tall banners. I like those as well, but I didn't have enough time to design one or wait for a custom one. And they are kind of pricey. So this tabletop banner kind of fits the bill for what I need really quickly, and it'll sit there on my table like this, and then people can scan it as they go by, or as they, shop or browse and chat, whatever. The next thing are these business cards that I got from Vistaprint. It came in this really cute box. And I designed them on Canva, printed them on Vistaprint because you get really good deals for a great price. So they have the rounded edges, and how cute are they? So I will say, I don't like how small the text is. It didn't seem this way in the preview. It's very hard to read, in my opinion. It seems very, very small. However, everything is clear as far as the logo and the QR code. So everybody can still scan the code and they'll get the links anyway. I just wanted it to be more of a upfront, like, here are the main ways you can get in contact with me. So it's like a mini version of this, just a little bit more information. And these will be on the table. These will be free to give out. And I'm excited about these. I think they're really cute. I'm going to have them in a little container like this. And people can take one, please. And it'll be a really, really cute addition. So those are the two things for now. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else that came in the mail that I haven't shared with you yet. So it's the morning of Ladies Conference, and I'm excited. Thursday, first day. So today we don't have kickoff service until 7 p.m. Right now it's about 8:30 in the morning, and I get to bring all of my inventory and all the things that I need for the booth setup for 10 o'clock. So right now I am entering some inventory. I'm going to have some vintage postcards that I kind of found last minute that I've loved. I got them thrifting, and I think they'll be cute as like maybe little bookmarks. I have journals. I have, of course, books. I also have mini prints. So I have a couple different things on my list besides books, which is kind of cool. I'm actually going to have a dollar bin of different prints that I've had over the years, just to kind of clear some stuff from my inventory. I'll show you a little bit the scene, what it looks like in my studio. It's not very pretty, but that's what happens. And I'm entering it into the Square Reader app on my tablet. This is going to be my cash register. I have each item listed. I already have the pricing attached to the items. And so right now, I'm entering in how many items I'm going to be bringing. That way, I don't have to worry about me manually doing it. At the end of conference, I'll know exactly how many of each item we sold and what the price is. And I also have already calculated what I've spent so far to get ready for conference. You know, everything you do, you have to invest. Whether it's time, whether it's money, usually it's both. You have to invest in what you're doing. Even in ministry, I wish it was free. Ministry's not free. You have to pay for travel, you have to pay for tickets, you have to pay for paper, supplies. There are different things that we have to pay for. So I understand that money in church, people can feel weird about that, but we live, right? We live here on earth, and you have to spend money, unfortunately, to get some things that you need. And so if you're going to have a ministry, if you have a business, if you have something, you're going to need to invest your time and some money in some way to make it happen, and hopefully you'll get a return on your investment that's profitable. So all of this, honestly, is for the glory of the Lord. It is all for just honoring God and creating resources. That's the whole point of Hello Awesome, is to create resources for the next generation, for young ladies who need that encouragement to continue with their walk with God, but also for anyone at any age, to remind them that if they've fallen short, they could come back. Hopefully my resources at Hello Awesome can make it easy for them to understand the word, to get back into daily reading time in their Bible devotion, to connect with the heart of God. So hopefully that's what we're doing here at Hello Awesome. So I'm going to get to work, and I'll show you a little bit of the things that I'm going to be bringing. I finally have everything packed, I think. Thankfully, the conference is right in town, so if I have to run home, I can. I have my cash box in it. I have some cash. That's it. And I have it broken down. I also have extra business cards, and I have the lock in here if I need it, the key. All right, and then this is all the organizational things. And then some journals, some hand-painted journals. 7 of them. They each have kind of a different design. I'm going to put the bookmarks in this. I think I showed you. I have some fake greenery that's going to look nice, some baskets and things to put books in. And then I have my letterboard here that has the pricing, and then I have the banner with my logo and QR code that I can put on the tabletop. So that is nice and neat. I love that you can snap these handles. I highly recommend getting those if you are going to do something like this. I also have, this is a shelf that you probably saw in the previous video, but the books are going to kind of line up here. I have a mason jar of some pretty old brushes that can sit on the table. And then this is going to be my dollar bin for my prints. They're going to just be $1 because I have so many things. I've created so much over the years. This is actually original, not really a print, but that's fine. Cute little bunny girl. So anyway, there's some fashion design stuff in here, but there's also inspirational quotes and scriptures and different things. So I think that the younger girls are going to love that. They're going to be like, what? These are only $1, and hopefully they'll snap up a couple for their rooms and things like that. Okay, I'm bringing an extra tablecloth just in case. I know that the table is going to be provided for me and the tablecloth, but I believe it's going to be a black tablecloth, and I don't think that black will look good with my books and things like that. So I'm going to wing it. I'm going to bring this just in case. I might drape it over just to create an extra layer on the table. And then I have this really nifty tote bag. It actually has a handle on it, and it's nice when you're carrying heavy things, especially doing conferences. I got this from Jonathan's grandmother, Meme. She was like a grandmother to me, and she used to put all her art things in it. And so when she passed, it was given to me, and I love it so much. It's collapsible, but I keep it for things like this. So these are all of the books that I am bringing, all the way down to the bottom there, so that I can easily take this out of the car, grab the handle, bring it into the church. So the thing about books is they're very heavy, and I had them originally in this tote, and I thought, you know what, I need to put it in this one because it has the handle, it has the wheels, it also has a little strap in case I need, you know, extra support. But yeah, that's coming with me. And then this is something that I don't think a lot of people do, but I've learned it from craft shows, is this is your supply box. You never know what you're going to need when you are setting up a booth. So I have thumbtacks, I have a tape, I have scissors, I have markers. This is clothespins and clips in here. I have a stapler. I have a hole punch for whatever reason. I have washi tape, these cute paper clips. I almost wanted to say safety pins. That's not it. I also have some window washing fluid. I don't know why, but I do. And a measuring tape because we do need stuff like that. Some pins. And a lot of this is, you know, helpful for other people around me too. Maybe not just me. Maybe there's other people that might need help, and I can say, hey, I got something in my van. So this has been proven to be a lifesaver time and time again, anytime I've done stuff like this. So this is coming with me. So that's pretty much it, which is not that bad. So we're going to see what it looks like when I start setting up soon. All right, I don't normally record when I'm in the car, but I just packed the trunk, and I probably didn't do it well. My container that was holding the books flipped completely upside down, and I had to pull over in a Dairy Queen parking lot and make sure there was no damage. Thankfully, all the books are fine. It's just my ego that's broken. And then I set it all up to where I thought everything would be safe, and the bin that I'm holding a lot of breakable things just flipped on its side, and I heard a bunch of clanging, like porcelain clanging. So pray for your girl. This is just one of the things when you're working, putting together a booth for a conference, or if you have a business or whatever, stuff like this happens. I should have paid more attention. But even still, I have to give myself grace, because things can still happen even when I have tried my best to keep things safe. So I thought I'd just let you guys know how that is. But I am about to turn into the church right now and get set up. All right, here we go. Grace and glory. We are at setup day for Connecticut Ladies Conference. This is Thursday morning. And this is what happened. So this has my books in it. This completely flipped upside down. I had to pull over, fix that. And it doesn't look like there's anything broken in here. Oh, Lord. Okay, I think we're good. It's just really my ego. But okay, let's go to conference.